What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Tammy. This is TammyTalks. We are here to talk Love Island USA Season 5, Episode 34. If you are viewing me and you have not yet subscribed, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I hope this is the video that changes your mind, gets you to want to join the family. We are winding down to a close on this show. All right, let's talk about what happened. Kyle's mama, tacky. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I expect that from Bergie's old grandfather, but Kyle's mother, absolutely not, sis. No, ma'am. So this episode starts off with Destiny and Kyle. So they are both shocked that Hannah and Marco voted for them. You shouldn't be, Destiny. Marco don't like you. Any chance that Marco has to get Destiny up out of that house or to vote against Destiny, he does. Hannah is standing by her man. We don't really see Hannah and Destiny like really talking much either. I don't know if Hannah feels like Destiny don't like her because she came and took Marco from her or what, but we don't really see them interacting a lot. So y'all shouldn't be shocked, right? Destiny said that she's very content with what they're building. Kyle said he's content with what they're building. We don't know what it is they building, but they content with it. Scott and Johnny. Somebody help me understand why Scott and Johnny are offended. Why are y'all offended that Bergie and Taylor voted for y'all? Why are y'all offended by that? Y'all just got together. Talking about some, well, I was kind of shocked. Scott, why were you here? Why are you here? I don't like Scott. To be real with y'all, I'm going to keep it a buck. I know y'all like him in the comments. I don't like Scott. I don't care for Scott. Scott is not that fine like y'all are saying. He's just not. I don't like people whose eyes, that eye color creeps me out, for one. For the one and the two. The eye color, that ice blue color, that light color, that got you out here looking like a, what was them things on Game of Thrones with the blue? Looking like them. I want to say warlock, and I feel like that's not what they were called. But nonetheless, no ma'am. No ma'am. I just, like, I could not believe the audacity of them to have that conversation. What? So then they're standing by what they said about Zay and how he was getting friendship vibes from Imani. Yes, I do think that that was a very important thing that needed to be stated. I do. We know that Marco was so mad about, friendships, relationships start as friends. Shut up, Marco. You just don't want Destiny there. That's all that is. And Hannah, I mean, I want to like Hannah, but Hannah, she be moving real fugazi. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Something about Hannah, I don't know. I almost feel like Marco, to me, is more likable than Hannah because Marco was real about his. Marco is, in the very least, he's open and blunt about his. Hannah is kind of snake-like. That's why you got two snakes during that challenge, sis. That's why you got two. I'm starting to see it now. I would still vote for y'all over everybody else, but I want you to know how I feel about y'all. So the girls are all talking about how they miss Imani, right? Taylor tells Johnny that, up until the recoupling, reason we voted for you, sis, in case you didn't know. Because, we didn't say anything. We got stage fright during the vote, but let me explain it to you now. Taylor, you really could have just sat there and ate your food, but whatever. So she's like, up until the recoupling, you had a lot of options. We didn't know which way you were going to go. So it almost just seemed like y'all picked each other kind of at the last minute. Taylor said Johnny said in her confessional that explanation doesn't make sense. Why doesn't it make sense? Tell me why that doesn't make sense, Johnny. What part of that doesn't make sense? You were literally between Cassie. You were picking between Scott. You were picking between Mattia. Kyle was interested in you. What part of that doesn't make sense? Because, I mean, let's be real, sis. You should have been went the fuck home. Now, see, Johnny, I tried to ride for you and I tried to be on your side, but you moved real ugly this episode. Most boring episode, and a lot of y'all really pissed me off. So Johnny is too offended. Relax, girl. You're not gonna win anyways. That man lives in Wales. Is that where he's from? He's over the pond, across the pond. What's the saying? He's across the pond. You are not gonna have no real relationship with this man anyways. So why are we even playing like this? Sit down somewhere. Johnny can go. Johnny can go now. So then we have Destiny and Kyle. I said I'd be damned if she's actually giddy. Destiny might like this one for now, but they're out laughing. They got a little handshake where they like take a bite out of the apple. They're talking about traveling, going to Bali, and is it Bali? Bali. I'm thinking Bali's. Remember like the little exercise program like Weight Watchers? I think it's Bali. But they're talking about going to Bali. Destiny wants to skydive. I said, okay, y'all. I mean, she said she been to Africa. That's the wildest place she had sex. So, I consider her well traveled. Okay. So we then pan over to Scott approaching Taylor and Bergie. The way I would have told that man to kiss my ass, I voted for you, be done with it. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. You not gonna win anyways. Why are you here for the second time around? Didn't nobody want you on the first one? So now you're here? This is the man. It is not that big of a deal that people voted y'all least compatible or whatever when y'all are literally a couple that just came together. Y'all weren't going to beat out three of the other couples. We know that Leo and Cassie, Carmen and Kenzo, and Hannah and Marco are bona fide couples, right? Zay and Imani, Scott and Johnny, Destiny and Kyle. Any of y'all could have went and shit. None of y'all felt the way about it because y'all all Letary just became couples today. He feels that he does not respect people that cannot give good reasons. Who the fuck are you? I wish. See, y'all did this in the comments too. I don't have to give anybody a reason the way I feel about any damn thing. The audacity of Scott to feel that people have to tell him exactly their thought process as to why him and the bitch that he just got coupled up with 24 hours before got voted least compatible. What do you mean? But this is the man that y'all was geeking up in the comments. So Bergie said it wasn't even about you. It was about the way Johnny was moving. Johnny had the opportunity to couple up and close things off with some of these people before the recoupling, and she didn't until she was forced to, which is true. Johnny could have closed things off with Mattia. Johnny could have closed things off with Scott. Johnny could have tried to close things off with Cassie. You could have done all of that. You could have tried to close things off with Zay. You had nothing but time, space, and opportunity, sis, and you didn't. So God forbid, I feel like they're doing this because Bergie and Taylor are an easy target because they would have never questioned Zay. They would have never questioned Carmen and Kenzo. They would have never questioned Hannah and Marco. Don't do that. That's lame. That's lame. So we find out that Leo litters with the cameras on you. Leo take his popsicle and throw it in the damn bushes. Red flag. Red flag. I know that was pink, but there's no red close to me. So they're talking, and Leo feels that this is just a fairy tale that he was able to get back with his shorty. They talk about distance. Leo's okay with the distance relationship while he's back at school after becoming famous by being on the TV show. Yeah, sure, let's do distance. He is going to cheat on you the second his little ass hop, skip, and jump back on that campus. But okay, Cassie. So he lives in Ohio for school. She's in Texas. He was like, I'll come visit you in Texas for sure. She say, well, I would like to come visit you in Ohio. You see how he didn't say yes? She was like, or then Connecticut, where you're from. He said, hey, do you want to meet me in New York? No, I want to meet you where you're from. I want to go see you in Connecticut. You live in Connecticut. I want to go see you in Connecticut. Why are we going to go meet up in New York? I don't care if your sister lives there. I want to go to where you be. Cassie don't trust him. Cassie don't trust him. For the people in the comments saying, well, what could he do to make it up to her in the villa? Nothing. 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 There's literally nothing that Leo can do to make it up to her. Leo has not proven himself. If y'all think that him giving her some seashells and basically forcing her to kiss him and not giving her a moment to even breathe or properly assess what she wanted to do is him getting back in her good graces and working his way back up, y'all bar is in hell. Want better for yourself. But what I've noticing is the people in the comments that are going so hard for these couples, y'all are either very young, early 20s, teenagers, or y'all are kind of old, maybe too old to be watching the show. I've noticed that some of the people that are doing the extreme stand-em, right, that are doing the most in the comments are either super old, and when I mean by super old, I'm talking you are over 60 watching the show, or you're super young and this is just the greatest thing ever. So, I'm just saying. So, he's nervous to meet, or he's nervous to hear what Cassie's mom is going to say when he actually meets her face to face. Carmen and Kenzo are talking about living together because they haven't done that yet. I can really wink, y'all. I can't do it with my mouth. I've been clowning all day. Let me stop. Okay, let me stop. But like Carmen and Kenzo, we don't care. I want to say this though. Is anybody else kind of weirded out with the way that Kenzo is constantly kissing on Carmen? Doesn't it seem performative to y'all? Like, do I believe that Hannah and Marco are a real deal couple that came together and found each other? I do. I do. I think that Hannah and Marco are a real couple. Will they make it outside of this? I don't know. But I think they are a real couple. They seem natural. We see them kiss on occasion. They hug. They hang out. They chill. Kenzo and Carmen just seem so performative. I'm sorry, but I get controlling from him. I just do. The way that he never lets her get too far away from him. The way that he's always picking her up and like holding her when they're going to different spaces. The way that he constantly is just count the kisses. Take a shot every time Kenzo kisses Carmen on the cheek or just kisses her next episode. Watch how drunk you are. It's something to that is, I don't know. I don't know. It gives very controlling, possessive. Your mind. I'm telling you, Carmen, Kenzo gives me, if I can't have you, nobody else can type of tease. But hey. So they do this like little obstacle course. Remember when you were kids and you would like walk on stuff and be like, the ground is lava? They do that, and it was nice to actually see them like do something. Do something that's fun, that's not a challenge, that's gonna end in somebody's feelings getting hurt or somebody, you know what I mean? Like it was just a nice whatever to do. So they get a text that they're going to get messages from their family tonight. We're going to run through these real quick because only a couple of them are like really worth talking about to be for real. Oops, my notes. Okay, so Carmen, her parents are proud of her. They like Kenzo for her. They knew the moment that Kenzo came in, that was going to be for her. I said, oh yeah. I bet y'all did know. I bet y'all did know that as soon as you saw Kenzo, you knew that was going to be Carmen's. Okay. It's funny because didn't Carmen say that she typically went for like blonde hair, like lighter hair guys? So why would you think that this man Kenzo's fine as fuck, okay? Let's be real about that. Why would y'all go for this man that looks like Prince Charming from Laura, you know who he looks like? He looks like Prince Charming from, damn, what is that movie? He looks like Prince Charming just from like Cinderella or some shit. Like he looks like the prince. Like that's what he looks like. Nonetheless, why why would y'all assume that that's who she would go for? But hey, they ain't know each other, right? Then we have Kenzo. His family is excited to meet Carmen. Y'all know her. Y'all know her already. They were born. Their families were happy to see them, proud of them, etc., etc. So then we get to Scott. His family is proud of him. They hope he gets a connection this time. The shade of it all. Johnny. So they're proud of her. They said she held her head up high and she pushed throughout everything that happened. Let's keep this a buck, right? Nothing happened to Johnny. Johnny made that decision to sleep with Leo. The only thing that probably got Johnny is the fact that Leo said that he regretted doing that with her, etc., etc. But it's not like Johnny had anything happen to her. Everything that happened as a result were from her own actions. She did throw herself at Leo. Let's be real. Um, the sister was like, Leo would never be a brother-in-law of hers. Well, no, sis. No, sweetheart, he won't because he's with Cassie. But I mean, it was cute for you to say. And they just wanted to hug her and comfort her, and they always have her back. So that was cute to hear. So then we get Taylor. So Taylor's mom says she knew off rip when she was watching the show when she saw Bergie that Taylor would like him. Apparently, Bergie is the aesthetic of the type of guy that Taylor typically goes for. So her mom was, expected that. Her mom said that she loves all the girls in the villa. She wants to meet everybody. She lives in wine country. So y'all going up there to the vineyard and have a good time. Bergie. Bergie's dad likes Taylor. Bergie's mom likes Taylor. Bergie's grandfather, his grandfather, Grandpa Bergie, does not. Grandpa Bergie feels that the connection is forced and there's no spontaneous chemistry. I'm going to go there. Is it because Taylor is not white? Is it because Taylor's not the palm? That's what I got from that. That's what I personally got from that. No shade, but that's how I took that. Because for you to say that it looks forced when it really doesn't, how are you, Grandpa Bergie, gonna say that this looks forced, but your wife and your son, Bergie's father, are both being like, no, Kirsten, this is awesome. You guys are learning a lot of things. We're happy for you. We're proud of you. That's what I got from it. Taylor is racially ambiguous looking. And I feel that if it would have been Carmen or if it would have been White Taylor that was in the house, I think Berkey's grandfather would have been a little bit more excited. That's just how I feel about that. I can only imagine what he would have said if it was like Imani who would have been coupled up with him. That's the vibe I got. I mean, Berkey did come dressed as a conservative for the strip show. So then we get to Destiny. Her dad is teasing that, she don't martial arts, y'all. So don't play with his baby. But he's proud of her for just going to sleep in the hideaway. And they want her to give Kyle a shot. Her father said that Kyle is a lot like him, very quiet, laid back, kind of scoping the scene. And then her mom, both her parents are like, we hope you guys find love. Love does exist. They kiss. I wanted her mom to slide her headband up some, just a smidge, but we're not here to talk about her mom. So beautiful. We love to see black love, okay? Real black love, not what y'all are calling Keenan and KK. So Kyle, this blew me and it really disappointed me. So his mom and his godmother come on, his god sister, they think she's doing great. They're proud of him. They're happy with everything. But then they're like, I don't like Destiny no more. I ain't no fan of Destiny. She got too much drama. That's too much for my Kyle. Let's keep it a spade. I am not the biggest fan of Destiny, right? I have made that known. I think that Destiny is rude. I think that Destiny is rude. Y'all are saying it is probably a terrible edit. It doesn't matter. That's what we're seeing on the screen, right? I think that Destiny is rude. Do I think that Destiny is drama? No. Destiny's not causing drama. Destiny's not causing drama. No matter how much you dislike that woman, Destiny is not causing drama in that house. The only drama is that she's been recoupled, 50, 11 times. But she's not causing drama. I think that she's rude. I don't think she's causing drama. But of all the things to say and all the things to talk about, I just thought it was very tacky and in poor taste for them to come on and even say that. There is absolutely no need for you to get on here and say you don't like Destiny. What were you proving by doing that? Because let's be realistic, these relationships are not going to work. None of these people even live remotely close to each other. Not even remotely close to each other. But it's like, do you want your son to try to win or not? I just felt like that was just tacky. You could have really just been like, I don't know. There was something else you could have said. But for you to say that she's drama, it shows that you were just saying anything. Got me defending Destiny, my God. But come on, y'all. Destiny took it in stride and said that, they don't know her, so she's not worried about it. Y'all see that there, y'all? Y'all see Destiny stands, shit, what are y'all names? Lillian and Jillian and Kim and what's that other lady's name that was in the comments today? Linda Hannah. Y'all see how it's okay that Destiny feels it's okay that people may not like her because of TV, because the people that know her like her? Okay. But yeah, I didn't like that. I just thought that was tacky. There was just no need to do that. Bergie's grandfather and then Kyle's people, it's just no need to do that. It's just like, why spend that time talking about the other person when you could just be bigging up big up your child that's there. I didn't like it. Very tacky. So Hannah's people are excited to meet Marco. Marco's people are excited to meet Hannah. Boom. Leo. So Leo's parents are proud of him. They said it was hard to watch the situation with Johnny. I mean, you don't want to see your son, fucking in the bed like that under the sheets. It's just very tasteless. So I'm sure that was very cringy. But they do like Cassie, and his mama was like, well, I would just wanted to see more of Cassie's behavior in Casa. Okay, Cassie wasn't in Casa wilding though. That's the thing. She wasn't in Casa wilding. So I think Leo's mom was just on some, don't throw my baby under the bus. You did some shit too. But they like Cassie. They can't wait to meet her. They want her, and they want Leo's twin sister. They got the same face. Like, they have the same face. So Leo's twin, I think that was his twin that was with his parents, wants them to work things out. Talk about Leo and Cassie. So then Cassie's mom was shocked by her liking Johnny, but it took her off guard, but she was happy that Cassie is willing to live in her truth. And, she said, it takes a bad bitch basically to be like, man, bump the guys, I'm going to go for a girl. So she's right. Her mom gave her the reaction that she expected her mom to have. Cassie's sisters are happy about her and Leo. They support them. And they said if Leo mess up again, that they going to have to talk to him in person. Come see about me. All right. So then after this, yay, everybody's parents, whatever. Kenzo is like attacking Carmen with kisses to the side. It's just very cringe to me for some reason. So Destiny and Kyle are talking. Destiny said that she's not bothered by the mom's video. Okay. That's just his mom being protective and supportive of her son. She asks, Kyle, do you feel that I'm drama? He says, no, if I did, I wouldn't be with you. He says in his confessional that Destiny is spicy, but that's not a deal breaker. His mom's video isn't a deal breaker. He likes her. Again, being spicy, being sassy is not causing drama. So words mean things, and we have to really understand that. Kyle's mama. and God sister. So Kyle and Destiny kiss, and I hate the way that she laughs every time she kisses somebody. She always laughs and she always covers her mouth. Girl, you walking whatever. So then Taylor and Bergie. So okay, Taylor, don't be mad that his old grandfather, who probably has about 10 more years left, you know what? I'm not going to do that. No, no. No, Tammy, not gonna do that. I want Taylor to not take this too personal. That man does not know you. That's about Grandpa Bergie. He doesn't know you. He hasn't seen y'all connection. He's only seen what he's seen on TV. So if you, the best way to prove him wrong is if y'all stay together to meet that man, he can see how organic and genuine your relationship is. I don't want you to sit up here and cry about this though, because there's no need to. There's no need to. There's no need to, Taylor. We're not gonna do that, sis. Dry them tears, suck it up, buttercup, and then go on about your day. But we're not gonna sit here and sob about this. You, for the people watching, we have seen from the moment that you did come in, we did hear you say that you thought Bergie was fine and all this other stuff, whatever the case. So you don't have to prove anything to Grandpa Bergie. Bergie is who you have to prove it to. Bergie don't piss me off and then feel like because your old ass grandpa don't like her that now, whatever the case. But that was the episode, y'all. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Let me know who y'all think is going to be in the bottom two. Honestly and truly, if y'all did what y'all were supposed to do while voting, the bottom two should be Carmen and Kenzo, and I'm going to say Scott and Johnny. Y'all, I might not be able to do a video tomorrow night. I might not. I'm supposed to go out, but let me find out that Carmen and Kenzo are in the. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Yeah, like I'll catch y'all tomorrow. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Bye.